Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is actually future Kirsten speaking. I didn't film any intros or outros for this video really, so I am doing it now. Basically, if you're new here or if you just haven't seen my recent videos, I just transferred to a different university, which means my housing situation was a mess. I was commuting my first semester at this university, so back in the fall, and then the second semester I moved into a house. So I was subleasing there and living with roommates. Now my lease is up at that place. So in this vlog you're gonna see me moving out of that place and moving into the new place. With all of that being said, let's get right into the video. Day one mainly consisted of me just finishing packing things up. At this point, everything in my room was already in bags, but I still had some clothes and just some random decor. And after that, I had to carry everything downstairs by myself. This definitely took a while. Almost all of my stuff. Yay! Okay, I am currently standing outside of my car. I brought everything out, so the car is officially all packed. As you can see, we are full. The back has the bins, and then the back seat is also extremely full, and so is the front seat. I am going to head on over to the new place now, and we are going to obviously bring all of this stuff inside there. We still have to build like a kitchen table, and I need to clean my floors so that I can bring the furniture into my room and then eventually put everything away. Okay everyone, it is actually the next morning. I'm gonna give you some overall updates in a little bit. However, I do need to shower, and I decided that I'm going to take off my bed sheets and I'm gonna wash them while I get ready. That way they will be dry by the time I need to leave. So I'm going to take those off and throw them in the laundry. Have now showered and gotten dressed. I ate breakfast. It is officially time to take everything that is left out to my car and bring it over to the new place. And for my bedroom, I just need to bring all of the other girls' stuff back in here and just kind of set it up how she had it when she left. I honestly don't really remember how she had it, but I think I took like some pictures, so I'm gonna look back at those. Other than that, bedroom is pretty much done. I have some random things that I'm just gonna put in a tote that I brought back, and then I need to take down my curtains. But other than that, sheets are now in the dryer, so those are going to be done soon. And then I have like my comforter and stuff that I obviously need to take as well. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Last night, I kind of laid everything out in the kitchen that is mine. So that stuff is all on the counter, and then bathroom stuff is also on my bathroom counter. So basically I just need to go around and pick all of that stuff up. I only brought one tote, which I'm realizing may have been a mistake, but it's fine. Okay, Updates. I have had the realization I am not going to be able to fit all of this in my car. So I'm going to make a small load to the new place, and then my dad actually has a cargo trailer there that we use to like move stuff. So then we're going to get the trailer and bring it back here for everything else. I have set out everything literally just from like upstairs, and it's already a lot, and there's some random big items that are really throwing me off. Like I have this cart here that would take up basically my entire back seat area, and then I also have like my golf clubs, which would basically also take up the entire back seat. So I feel like it's either a bunch of trips with my car, or I just get the cargo trailer and throw everything in there. Like I said too, I literally only brought one tote bag, which was stupid because it's already full. And we still have all of the kitchen stuff downstairs, plus the living room stuff. So basically, I'm going to put whatever I can in my car right now, go to the new place, and then we will just deal with it all later. I'm downstairs now, and I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. This is all of the kitchen stuff. I have like a lot of, I don't even know, random stuff, like drinks, I guess. I don't have a lot of food, so that's not like what it is. I don't know, there's that. And then I have a little pile over here with like our printer, my blankets and stuff. Over here is all of the cleaning stuff. And then in here are big items like my table and my golf clubs and all of that. Basically, with that plus everything you just saw upstairs, that is all of my stuff that I need to get out of here. So my parents are gonna help me do that. I'm just kind of gonna grab some random stuff, and I'm gonna fit as much of it as possible in my car right now. Kitchen stuff is all packed up. Okay, everything is pretty much out of here. My room is officially empty again. It feels so weird. I put all of her stuff back like I said I would, but there's like an echo in here again, and I am definitely gonna miss this room. But like I said, everything is now in the cargo trailer, so it is time to bring it all to the new place. Couple of updates. I am obviously in my new room. Yesterday I basically spent the entire day building my vanity. It took literal hours. However, it is officially complete and all built. And then this morning I went and picked up a chair from Facebook Marketplace. The chair is one of those viral crisscross chairs. It's honestly massive, but it fits really well in this space. And then this is my vanity. It has a ton of drawers. My game plan for today is to basically start putting everything away now that all of my furniture is built. So I'm going to put away all my makeup, my bathroom stuff, and all of my clothes finally. And then whatever is left over, I will use to decorate my room. This little thing is basically everything from my room. It's kind of random, but I know a lot of this stuff came from my vanity. So I'm gonna start with this. Okay, a little update. I filled all of my vanity drawers. I'm still trying to figure out what I want up here. But in this drawer here, we have my products that I use every day and my hairbrush. This one has hair tools and then my like extra makeup. This is eyeshadow palettes, these, and setting powder. This one I haven't figured out yet. It's kind of my random drawer. And then I have my technology stuff. And finally, my nail stuff. Welcome back. It has actually been, I want to say about a week. I don't remember what the last thing I showed you was either. However, I am basically done with my room. All of my furniture is built. You saw all of that. I think the last thing you saw was me putting clothes away. That's still kind of a disaster. My closet is really making me mad because it's just not the way I want it to be. However, that's a work in progress, but I do have clothes kind of just everywhere right now because I don't know what's happening. You can't see it, but there is a scary pile in the corner of my room. However, I made an Amazon order and we got some things to help with our organization. The first thing I got are these coat hooks. Basically, you kind of just screw them into the wall and then they fold out into a hook and they're like individual ones. Right now I have like my shoes and my backpacks on the top two shelves in my closet. So basically I think I'm gonna keep my shoes on like one side up there and my shoes are gonna stay on the bottom shelf, but as far as the top shelf goes, I'm gonna take my backpacks down and I want to hang them on the coat hangers. We are eventually getting a couch. We're actually getting it in a couple of days, so when my dad is down here to help with that, he's also gonna screw these into the wall. So I do have to deal with whatever is happening right now for a couple more days, but it's fine. The next thing I got is this little, I don't even know, hook organizer thing. You're basically supposed to put it over like a cabinet or something and it's for like your hair tools. However, I realized that I just don't have anywhere in my vanity to put my hair tools, so I'm actually gonna hang this over the little ledge on my vanity and put my hair tools in this. And then the last thing I got is still in the box. I got a little mini tiered roll cart. I actually have a big white one that we had in the bathroom at the old house, but that does not fit in my bathroom in this room specifically now. So that one's actually out in the closet out there, and I measured the space in here and I ended up ordering just a really skinny version of that so that I have some more room for like my bathroom stuff. Anyways, that was kind of a lot of rambling. I'm going to build this stuff and just unbox it and we will see where we are at. Okay, update. My lights are pink. Ignore that. Anyways, I finished building the cart. I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely complicated for literally no reason, and I did not have a fun time building it. I literally had to redo it like twice, but we're not gonna talk about it. I also just ran to Target real quick. I just did a little like drive up order, so it didn't take me that long. But I picked up a few things for the house. I got us like a Brita and then some other stuff. And I also measured the cart in there with the little measure app. And I ordered some organizers that are hopefully gonna fit in there. I'm gonna start setting stuff in there now. And then I have honestly been like working on cleaning up my room because like I said, I was stressed out from that pile in the corner. So I've been folding like all of those clothes and stuff. So I'm gonna try and do all of that tonight. That way I'm not stressed out anymore. Okay, it has been honestly a couple of weeks, I think, but my room is basically all done. There's a couple of things that I still would like to have, which I'll get to in a second, but it does look entirely different and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So with all of that being said, I'm just gonna show you the final product. This is what it looks like when you first walk in. Obviously, I have my bed right here, and then I ended up hanging vines and my string lights from my old room. In this corner, I just have like my photo collage and all of my jewelry and also my plants. My plants are like the one thing that I'm struggling with placement. In my old room, I had a ton of like shelves and just tables and stuff, but here I pretty much only have this dresser. My bathroom is right here to the right, and I have also worked on organizing this. You guys saw me set up this cart, but I have officially pretty much organized it all. And then I also went through and kind of chaotically organized this cabinet. I don't really know. The stuff I use the most is just up here. Then coming back out here, we have my closet and my vanity. My vanity is basically all done. I organized all my drawers and everything, as you saw. And then I actually ended up getting this little hanging caddy for my hair tools since I don't use them very often. And then my closet is also basically all done. I just have like my shoes and some bins on the shelves. And then on this side, it's all of my winter jackets and like long sleeves. Here on the other side, it's basically the opposite. Same thing with the shoes, but these are all of my summer clothes and short sleeves. And then I have like my tank tops and my hamper and my IKEA drawers. But yeah, that is basically it. I was pretty nervous about having to like downsize to a smaller space, but it actually ended up being fine. And I'm really happy with all of the furniture we got, and I'm very excited to have my own vanity. I've always wanted one. The one thing that I am kind of missing though is I want something on this wall right here. I've been looking at like wicker shelves just because, like I said, I don't know, I have a lot of like decor and stuff that I just don't really have a place for. If I don't end up finding something, I'm kind of just gonna take it home, which I would prefer not to do because I like it. And then I don't know, the other thing is I would love to have somewhere to put my backpack. But other than that, this room is officially done. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more college content like this. My socials are always also linked down below, so be sure to follow those. Summer content will be coming soon since I am officially done with school, kind of, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!